So Victoria, what are we driving today?
Well, Justin, for the second time today, because you forgot to press record the first time,
We said we weren't going to talk about that.
we are driving an Abarth 695 Rivale. Beautiful paint job.
It does look very nice actually. I quite like that two-tone sort of colour scheme.
I know. I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe you can either get it in like grey and silver or blue and silver, but they're always two-tone. You've got the gorgeous 695 Rivale detail here on the side. But listen to the little gargle of her. Oh,
Yeah,
just
it's
love
lovely.
it. If you'd like to come
I
with
quite
me,
like that
Justin.
sort of Formula One style light in the middle as well. Is that? It's like a fog. Is it a fog light? No, it's actually a fake grille, isn't it?
So we have a four-seater. I have actually managed to squeeze tall people in the back, but I am short, so I do drive quite, close to the steering wheel. The Rivale you get with two different options, so either the carbon or the wood interior. This one has the wood to add to that beautiful boat effect, and it's got the detail here on the sill. You've got
nice.
695 everywhere. This one has the blue leather with Rivale on the headrest. So everywhere you look, it's kind of continuous theme of just boating engineering. I know nothing about Rivale. I don't even know what's the brand and what's the model. Is the brand Riva and then Rivale is the model?
Really.
I'm going to drive it first to show you what it can't do, which is go into bends correctly. And then I would like for you to jump in, because I
Cool.
don't know if you've driven an Abarth before,
I've
have
never
you?
driven one.
So am I going to take it from you today?
Let's go. Let's have a look.
Let's go.
Should we have come in like boating gear? This is a boat, essentially on the road.
Yes, it's a nippy little boat.
What is it? It's
It's a 695 Riva.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Abarths
I know you're not.
because they're tiny little things.
I know. So I do love this car. I do love it, but it's dangerous to drive if you're pushing it all the time, because she's not stable at all.
What do you mean not stay? We're just sliding everywhere.
Yeah, just slides everywhere, but uncontrollably, not like a nice slide. Not like,
really?
oh, this is fun slide. It's like, oh, all four wheels are going in the wrong direction.
I mean, it is what, 180 horsepower?
180 horsepower and a 1.4 petrol engine. So this is the highest. I think the only one higher horsepower than this is the Biposto, but I think that's only a two-seater, so it's
Right.
kind of a different concept altogether. But this is the Riva, the Rivale, so this is actually a limited edition. We're not too sure how many, because according to Tinternet, there was 175 cabrios and 175 coupes.
Okay.
But then there's a little plaque down here with
It says
with a number.
1,171.
Yeah. Just going for it.
It's not bad actually.
It's alright.
That's alright, it shifts.
That little nippy car.
But it's only got 5 gears though.
It does.
Isn't that a bit weird?
I really miss a sick. I don't want to admit this on camera in front of people, but I've gone into fourth a few times.
Well, so when you try and put it in reverse is a real problem.
That's the real
Motorway,
problem.
I've done that before.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Did it actually engage?
No, it doesn't go
Oh,
in,
right.
fortunately.
I was about to say, fuck me.
But modern cars with 5 gears doesn't make any sense, does it?
No, but
I don't know,
she's-
why is there a 5-speed gearbox in a 180 horsepower car?
It's just so little. And you're in fifth all the time. One thing that gets me about this car is the sound. So the Riva, as standard, has an aquapobic exhaust on it. The one that we drove had a Monza exhaust, so it's a little bit different, the sound. This is very bubbly. It's a beautiful sound to her. This one was just over 30,000 euros.
A lot of money
It's a lot of money.
for a little car.
Yeah.
I mean, I could practically touch the rear window. I did, I touched the rear window. That just shows you how tiny this car
It is absolutely ridiculous.
I am fascinated by Abarth because Abarth's actually quite an old brand, racing
It is.
brand, isn't it?
Well, they started with it was Rally, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they're very good when it comes to suspension and brakes and stuff like that. So they basically just stripped the Fiat 500 down.
Yeah, but originally, like Abarth was a brand in its own right.
It was.
You know, that was absorbed by the Fiat group.
It was.
And then Fiat just used to badge some cars as Abarth every now and then, but
Yeah.
they weren't very good. They were a bit crappy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now it's really made this massive thing of Abarth and really tried to make, in fact, there's quite a lot. Fiat is really prolific in getting YouTubers to test their cars. We're unfortunately not getting paid for this today. Abarth is a very young brand, isn't it? would buy it as a young person, I think.
Yeah, but it's very clicky. It's like Focus, RS, you know, that kind of niche. People get together. So there's a big following of Abarth.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And they like to get. It's kind of one of the few cars I think that still get away with pimping it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Who would buy this Riva version though? I mean, if you're
someone who just wants something even more exclusive. I mean, my friend, this car belongs to Vera. Remember Vera? Mm-hmm. That you haven't met.
I'm sure everybody will remember Vera.
Everyone remembers Vera because she's beautiful and so funny. But like, if I were to power now, we're just complete. Can you feel?
You can see the traction light comes on.
Straight away. And in rain, oh my god, in rain they're just terrible. You just need to drive really, really slow in rain. Oh, look at the traction control light, it's just on constantly.
Here.
Here what?
Left. We're going to stop here.
I love the way you're braking.
Did you see how it brakes for you? Let's do it.
You good? So we're going to drive in normal mode.
Why?
Well, you can put it in sport if you want to.
Where is sport? Oh, here, this button that says sport.
That's the one. Now, when you have it in sport, the dials change in front of you too. It just becomes racy, more racy. Now, we're not going to make any bend. Any bend that you think we'll make it into,
okay.
Wait, and we'll flip.
Can we heel and toe? This is a bit of a tight one. Hold on. Yeah, you're...
Oh!
We've got some traction. That's a fun little car, actually.
It is.
You can see you could have quite a bit of fun on these roads.
The gearbox is nice.
Actually, the gearbox is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I've never been a big fan of Fiat gearboxes, but it does shift quite well.
She does.
Very bumpy though.
Very.
I mean, this road is slightly broken.
No, but the suspension, I mean, it will break your back. Oh.
That's good fun.
You see?
It's a little go-kart.
All I've got to do is just get him behind the wheel of any car he doesn't like. I love him.
Oh, bloody hell. I nearly outbraked myself there. I mean, the brakes are quite nice. I mean, it actually has a really nice feel to it, to be honest.
It does. It's a lovely car.
And I think because it's a bit bouncy and because it doesn't have a lot of traction, it means you're sort of having to work it a little bit.
Exactly.
You know? It's not just, it doesn't
do it for you.
It's definitely not doing anything.
Nothing. It's doing nothing for you. It's doing au contraire. It's trying to go against you.
Yeah, that's right. It's trying to slide you right off the road.
Fuel consumption isn't too bad. I mean, obviously driving like you're driving now is bad. But driving normally, because she does have a lot of horsepower, she's not suffering, you know, when you're not really pushing her at any point. You can plod along at 120, 130 on the motorway, and she's... Fuel consumption's fine. It's a workout.
That has actually takes my stomach up.
It's a workout.
And you can heel and toe quite nicely, which is surprising. A lot of these small cars can't do that. Yeah, you can see. I mean, there's not a lot of torque steer though. You would think there would be more. You know, it's not. It doesn't. When under acceleration, it's not throwing you. Let's just see. I mean, it does well. I think it's entertaining.
So in that case, it works perfect. It doesn't mean you have to use the horsepower all the time. You just know that you have that.
Fuck me.
Yep.
I mean, it's definitely quite stiffly sprung, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not your driving that's making me feel sick. It's the road.
Wow. Oh, the brakes are nice though.
Well, they are very good, but how difficult is it to stop a car that weighs like a kilo?
Yeah, that's true. It's not exactly a lot of weight. We've doubled the weight of the car.
Exactly, yeah. I don't think it's a hard thing to get good brakes, but it does brake very well. So you know my thoughts on the car, because for me it's the perfect everyday car for my kind of lifestyle. What do you think of it now that you've actually got to drive one?
I think, yeah, it's a good little fun car. For those sorts of roads, it's great. I don't know about a long distance, because I can't adjust the steering wheel for reach. I can't seem to, so it's very only height adjustable.
But then this wouldn't be your only car. Unless you had my kind of lifestyle, where I do have access to other cars if I need to do an airport run, for example, and want something comfier. But for my kind of lifestyle, short distances, you know, like 30 kilometres a day is probably what I do.
Yeah, I like the fact that, you know, like when we did the RS, the problem with that car is that it's got too much grip, which means you have to go very fast to get some sort of crazy feeling. Well, actually, we weren't going that fast just now, but it was good.
Feels like you were.
Felt like you're going really fast. We're not actually going that fast. It just feels it.
It's completely
I think that's really nice. That's a really nice. I've often wondered why they don't make cars that feel like they're going really fast and they're not going really fast. And I think this is somewhere not far off, actually. Yeah,
because the feedback that you and I think, always get from the type of cars we've been driving so far on this channel is, I can't believe we're going so fast when it feels, it's like it's even a bit underwhelming sometimes, because you're like, fuck, I'm going really quick, and it feels like I'm not even hitting the speed limit, you know? Whereas this car, you're doing 120, it's like, oh my god, it feels like you're doing 180, you know, on the motorway.
So yes, very good, I liked it, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you for joining me once again, and thank you guys. We will see you next week. Ciao.
Bye.